Greetings all, it is I, Sam Farron, and welcome back to Let's Translate Trails of the World. Last time, we honestly didn't do that much. We mainly just finished up Connect events and something in the garden too, but this time we're gonna go talk to... Actually, I can't even remember what he said we were gonna do, but now we gotta go back here. They met up with the members on standby and like shared their thoughts about Anchorville, along with Chloe. So right now, there's no, like, traces of the remnants being here in Anchorville. But you felt something was off, did you not? Yeah, the biggest thing of all was the 4 SPGs in this town. Yeah, it felt different to how we do them usually whenever we go on a, like, work trip, but... Yeah, one guy wanted us to cover up his embezzlement, and another one wanted us to, like, stop a guy from suing his, like, exploitive business practices. For some reason, both of them seem to think that that's what Spriggans were here to do. I do accept requests from villains occasionally, but only if it follows a certain line. It was one thing when I was just starting, but right now there's hardly any of these kinds of requests in the capital or wherever I go. And this time, both of the 4 SPGs we got were this kind of, like, twisted request. This time we had you spread the rumors of the 4 SPG around, Mom, but... Yes, I mainly did so by just mentioning it offhand to regulars. If it ended up getting twisted and spread around like that, then I kind of feel some responsibility. But what if there was someone who deliberately twisted it? You mean someone intentionally twisted these rumors, you say? It's not like I have any evidence, but it just smells a bit. I smell like malice, like someone was trying to mess up our resolution work. Malice, huh? But would someone really control information just for the sake of a bad taste prank like that? I don't have any basis, this really is nothing more than a hunch. I don't think the person who did it is that important. What is important is the change itself. You said you got contacted by the police and the guild earlier, right? Yes, about the former clients that we handed over to them. Oh yeah, both the clients ended up getting arrested. They found some shared similarities between both of them. Similarities? Neither of them remember anything from the time that we cornered them and they kind of went off the rails. And both of them had recently been discharged from the Anchorville General Hospital. Hey, what the hell? The fact that they both don't remember is kind of similar to what happened with Jeffrey. I don't know about the hospital though, it feels like it can't just be a coincidence. Yeah, it's really fishy when they have, like, multiple things in common like this. That hospital's not just for locals, there's also people that get transferred from the capital too. I feel bad going in there without, like, any particular leads, but I think it would be better to, like, investigate it anyway. I think that's a sound judgment, but if you're going in, then please be careful. If there is something wrong with that hospital. Yeah, it seems like we could be being led there by the one who twisted the 4 SPG rumors. Although honestly, from what I can sense, they don't seem to be really capable of doing that. But we should still keep it in mind. The general hospital is just like past that road from like near the city hall. But we'll stand out if we go in a massive group, so we should like cut down our numbers a bit. Yeah, we want people that look at home there. We don't want people thinking that we're like a shady business. In that case, I think I should go along with Ferry and Quatra. Yeah, I don't think anyone will be too suspicious of us lot. I'll be ready to contact like the outside whenever. Please be careful. Like, make sure you're prepared. Oh. I thought we were going to decide like our members right now, but... I guess it's going to be just Van and those three. In that case, maybe I should prepare them, because I haven't... I'm not going to lie, there are 3 characters I've kind of been neglecting. I forgot to mention this last turn too, but look at this. Look at Van's beautiful ornament. Look at all his shard skills. Oh my god. Yeah, I really, I went all out with Van. And also Judith too. Since they're my strongest members. And I started working on Rosette. I gave her a new holo core because I want her to be more of like a caster type. But I haven't unlocked all their things yet, and I don't have enough depth left to do so. So I'm leaving that on hold for now. I think Ren has good equipment anyway, since she just joined. Yeah. I just realized her holocore is Patamata. I guess that's how she's able to use that order then. Makes sense. So this is the hospital. Once we start going in there, it'll take a little bit of time. Okay, so when you go, you'll be temporarily limited to Van, Agnes, Farron, Quattro, and one other person. Okay, that's good. Oh, but is it? Do I bring Ren or do I bring Judith? Because if I go with Ren, I get her order. Or I get Patamata's order. Wait, I can't get Judith. Okay, well, I guess I am going with Ren then. Yeah, it won't let me take Judith or Rosette or Bogart. That's really weird. Well, these fights might take a little while. Assuming there are going to be boss fights and stuff in here. But at least we won't have to worry about dying. The Ankerville General Hospital. Ah, it's a really big hospital, eh? Kind of reminds me of the Basel University of Science. Yeah, it is a very modern and well-maintained building, so it does resemble that a bit. Alright, let's go inside. Why is Ferry in front? Well, let me get, Oh yeah, Agnes is out of EP because I used her for healing. I guess I didn't rest up.
Yes.
Alright, I guess nothing for it but to just go in. Yeah, it's very, like, modern, eh? The atmosphere really does resemble the Basel University of Science. It feels like there's a unique smell about. It's probably the smell of disinfectants, although it does seem like they're like keeping like the air fresh as much as they can. The system they're using at the front desk seems to be new, so I guess they must be making quite a lot of money, huh? Apparently there's also a separate VIP building for patients, or for some patients. Perhaps for politicians or higher-ups who made a bit of a oopsie. But at the very least, the two clients of our 4SPGs weren't, like, they wouldn't have been treated as VIPs. I don't know what symptoms they had, but there's no doubt that they were like an outpatient, just going to this normal place. But let's start by asking around a bit at the entrance. Of course, we're going to be doing it like Spriggans though, so you guys need to pull your weight too. Oh, I understand. This is all to grab a lead, isn't it? Seems that there's like outpatients as well as like people here to visit, and also like nurses and stuff from the hospital, as well as patients, nurses and doctors, and like people at the front desk. Let's kind of ask around so that they're not suspicious. Do you think I should like stay quiet then? No, I think with how pure you are, they'll want to let their guard down around you. Oh really? Well, I am technically an adult as far as Kruger is concerned. My apologies, but we will be relying on your like senses. Yeah, if there's anything you notice, Ferry, then make sure to say. But are we gonna start investigating from here? Yeah, we should find out if there's any other guys like our clients who are hospitalized here. And then we see if we can find out if there's anything wrong with like the system or the facilities here. And from there we see if we can find a proper lead to like dig into. Oh, these are topics, right? Okay, so we have to choose which one to use depending on the person. Okay. There was like a little bit of this before. I don't know. Oh, they've got like, ooh, that's actually not bad. I'll buy a few of those. Yeah, and then we just have, actually, I could maybe do with buying a few. Oh, they don't sell the, like, the highest ranked versions of those. I used a bunch of them in the Dark Grendel fight. Okay, well, I talked to this old lady and she gave me a pretty good hint. So, to start with, the hospital was suddenly closed around the middle of December last year, and no one knows why. And also, around the time before then, there were a lot of, like, workers like construction workers coming in and out of the hospital. But no one like knows, or at least she didn't know. Like there wasn't any sign of there being work done. So it's a little bit suspicious. Alright, well this woman gave us some interesting info. I think Van said he like someone said that they recognized her. I don't know, she doesn't look familiar to me. Her name's Finlay or Finray, something. Well anyway, she told us that the reason the hospital got closed was because one of the, or like the head of the hospital was colluding with one of the patients in the VIP block. And because of that, there was like a massive investigation. Even CID came in. And so the hospital was closed for a while. And then we can infer that because it was around the same time that Almata was kind of weeded out, it was probably to do with that. Like he was connected with Almata. But apparently the new guy isn't really much better. He's just over here. Or at least I think this is him. He didn't have anything to say when I talked to him earlier. But he's like, he hasn't really made things better since he took over. But also there was some information that I don't think I've gotten yet. That Van and the others seem to know. Like stuff about like people, like them hiding people, or like sheltering them in the VIP building. But whatever, let's keep going. Oh shit! That old man. Yeah, Van's met him before.
Oh, Karen-chan.
Yo, Karen, I'm here as I said I would be. Good day, Mr. And then his name's blanked out. Good work last night. Sorry, I'm rather busy at the moment, so you'll have to wait a bit.
Come on.
Don't worry about it. I'll wait patiently. Since I'm here, maybe I'll have some fun talking time with the other nurses, eh? Everyone's very busy, so please hold back a bit. Your number is 92, so I'll call you up soon. Like, wait a minute. If you want, when you're done with the work, we could go to the resting place of the Black Cat. Well, enough of that. You need to listen to what the doctor tells you, okay? That's a bit of a strange old man. He was wearing Eastern style clothes. Do you think he came from the Shiny City? No, it's a further Eastern style than that, like from the far east of the continent. Since we saw Fan earlier, I thought that maybe Gian had come here, but yeah, that old man had a pretty funky way of dressing too. I actually met that guy in the capital. He seems to be a traveler from the east. Oh, really? Oh, that's a awful coincidence. Well, either way, it seems clear that he's been here since yesterday. I guess we could see what he has to say for himself. Understood. Okay, so that lady, I guess that was the trigger. So I talked to this lady over here. I think she's gone now, but I've forgotten what she said. Hold on. Oh yeah, so like a bunch of patients have been coming in, or like yesterday and the day before. There are a bunch of like patients that's kind of acting weird. But she thought it was just a coincidence, but well, whatever. Let's talk to this guy. This is the first time I'm talking to him on screen. I think this guy's a foreigner, so we should be able to like talk to him and he won't give us a biased opinion. Yo, we meet again, old man. Good timing.
Oh,
Oh, I saw you in the live house in the capital. So you came here too? Yeah, well, we got our reasons. You mind if we talk a bit? Oh, fate is a strange thing. To think we'd meet here. Oh yes, I see that girl you had with you that night isn't with you. Well, yeah, there was some special reasons why I was hanging around with her. Usually I do my work with like these guys
そう
here.
じゃったか。にしても相変わらずべっぴんさんを連れとるの。
I see, but my, you have some beautiful young ladies with you,
お
eh?
前さんもなかなか隅に置けぬ男のようじゃな。
You seem to be quite a player yourself. Well, anyway, you're not from this town, are you? And judging from your clothes, you don't seem to be from the Shining City either. Well, I came here from Ronlai, I guess I'll leave it at that. But actually, I was in Tharbad until yesterday afternoon on a bit of a vacation. But I suddenly had the urge to take a health check, so I came here on the train that afternoon. And then you went and got a checkup at night? Wow, that's amazing. I'm very used to traveling, so this is nothing to me. And maybe it's because I love traveling so much, but there's this girl I know, and she said that there's no point to me taking a health check. How rude. And even aside from that, my grandnephew doesn't like it when I'm enjoying my travels like this. I mean, after I came all this way to Calvert, surely I'm allowed to spread my wings a little. I mean, he's kind of different to Burgard, but the same in the sense that they're both like old men enjoying their lives. Yes, but also just like Master, that doesn't seem all there is to this guy. Oh, and before I noticed it, he's completely just like going on about his own stuff. I mean, that's all very interesting, but that's not what we wanted to talk to you about. The truth is. I see strange patients, as well as this hospital closing last year and the like construction work. This is just my opinion, but I think I might have a lead. Really? Well, first, as for those strange patients, I think I saw one of them when I came here last night. And not just one, I saw multiple people like that. I see, we didn't hear that much from the nurse, but I guess maybe they came for a night checkup. And by the way, do you notice anything else about those guys? I suppose I never saw them taking their prescriptions. Prescriptions? I hear that usually after a checkup, you go and take your prescription medicine from the pharmacy and take it back with you. However, I never saw them going by the pharmacy at all that night. But even despite that, I saw that they had bags of what I could assume to be medicine that they were taking with them. I see, well I guess it's not completely unheard of for doctors to give medicine directly, but... And the other thing I noticed was something to do with the construction work. Have you ever been to this hospital during the nighttime? No, we haven't. Apparently some patients here feel their ears ringing whenever it's nighttime. In fact, myself as well, when I came here last night, I felt it too, but it went away as soon as I left. I wondered what it could be, since it's only within the hospital, so I tried sharpening my sense of hearing. It seems to just be the flow of air causing like a whistling sound. Yeah, I have heard stories of the air making weird noises as it passes through like buildings and other facilities. And there's ranges to what like different people can hear, so some people would be able to hear it and some wouldn't. If it's only happening at nighttime, it probably has to do with the change in the temperature and air pressure. Yeah, I'm surprised you managed to notice that it was like to do with the air passing through the building, old man. Well, I'm pretty good at reading the wind, if nothing else. Although one patient didn't notice that it was coming from outside and thought it was something wrong with his ears. I kind of feel bad for it. But if this is happening every night, even if only some people can hear it, that's going to be like a problem, right? Well, if the cause is those construction works that happened last year, then it could just be that they haven't dealt with it yet. And we hear that the current chief of the hospital doesn't really care about what happens here, so there's a chance he just hasn't noticed. But that was really insightful. Thanks for telling us, old man. It's nothing. I wasn't doing anything until my the results of my checkup come back anyway. Well, if you need anything else, then I'll assist you. Well, we got more info than I was expecting there, so let's try and organize it. Yeah, first, most of the strange like patients come for nighttime checkups, and it isn't known where they like get their prescription medicine from. And around the same time, there's a strange ringing that only some people can hear due to the structure of the buildings. And there's people that think that it's a problem with their ears and try and get checked for it. And we think that the source of it could be due to the works that were done last year. And it was done at a time when Almata was still active, so it could have something to do with them. Well, we're connecting the dots, but we're still missing one that we need to find the full truth. Let's try and be more specific with our information gathering this time around. Yeah, let's try and find out what happens at those nighttime checkups, as well as any suspicious doctors. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Alright then, here we go again. This time, let's get to the bottom of this. Ooh, we got some new topics now. And yeah.
それにしてもなんだか不思議なご老人でしたね。ひょうひょうと浮世離れしていて、いろいろなものが見えているような。
ああ、おかげでヒントは得られた。だが、
とにかく聞き込みを続けましょう。
But man, that was a strange old man, huh? He was so like easygoing. It felt like he could see something that we couldn't. Yeah, but thanks to him we got a hint, however. Well anyway, let's keep on asking around. But we're gonna do that next time. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then.